Revelio.
That's just brilliant,
This
Ami.
should be interesting.
Brilliant. You'd think you could... Ah! That is not how that...
就是这样。
Lumos. Revelio.
为什么它亮亮的？我要向阿密特、艾佛特跟
This
沙
should
门
be
莎。
interesting.
Hello，
One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
机长甚至没有
That
名字，
wasn't quite the reaction I wanted.
靠背他是击败人啊
Oh，well.
哪
What
来的
did
小
you
白
hope
痴
would？ happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class.
妈的
I'm
坏
over
人
it,
欸
by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
为什么每个人都知道我遇到了可怕的危险？
I'm glad to be here, ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
That new 5th year. Wonder where they're from.
谁在窃窃私语？
Perhaps you can
谁在对我
look
指
into
指点点？
herbology and show me how I'm supposed to do that thing with the soil? I'm sure Garlic wouldn't mind us going to one of the greenhouses.
我要看每个人，怎么他们脸都这么暗啊？
I did tell you not to put too much dragon manure on your fruit snacks and
Lumos.
must be different starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
他们也太大声了，在对我指指点点了吧？
All right. Deep breath.
靠，阿密特原来是男的，我还以为他是女的。他的发型跟我一样。
Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
I heard some chat near the girls' lavatory about boomslang skin. Do you think they're looking to brew a polyjuice potion? Oh, what if they already brewed one? And Sharp's actually that Hufflepuff girl with the long arm.
That's not right either.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home.
这个女生感觉是个
I
好人。
suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
谢谢。
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for
啊，谁跟我讲话？
waiting.
我直接拿起桌上的水果就吃。谁在跟我讲话？靠腰。在交易厅外会见卫斯理教授。好的。啊？哦，我要下去是。
I'm not looking forward to
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
选择挑战选单已继续。收集首张指南书页，使你解锁了一个新的挑战类别。你在冒险过程中解锁的新挑战将会出现在这里。选择实战指南页面已继续，其他的都还不能选。每个挑战都拥有不同层级，完成每一层都会解锁特殊奖励，包含外观以及重要的强化道具。好哦，必须从挑战选单中领取奖励，记得经常回来领取你已解锁的奖励。退出实战指南。
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of
Revelio.
Ding 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 的声音是什么？
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
你可以随时开启地图快速穿梭 ，M 开启地图。分为2个区域，左侧是学生和教授居住的地方。选择大理石阶梯区域以继续。你可以看到该地区可用的葫芦眼，代表你已发现的火焰，包括你所属学院的交易厅。灰色代表未发现火焰的位置。地图右侧找到各个学术兴趣点，包括天文塔、图书馆和温室。选择图书馆附属区域以继续。卫斯理教授已经为你解锁了中央大厅葫芦眼，透过 AD 旋转地图。哦。
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
I adore the hustle and bustle of...
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Revelio.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I don't mind saying that I find it hard to comprehend the fact as a wife.
That should be all for now.
是在
You'll
这
be
一节
expected to
这
attend
跑过来
both
跟
Charms and
校长的
Defense
坏话
Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
调整一下，设定对话音量。
Revelio.
这是什么？上面的鹅会动，恐怖。
Some think Professor Shah is hard to read, but I find her as easy to read as a star chart. She has no patience for time wasting. When my mother was here, it was a different professor. Apparently nowhere near as nice as Weasley.
I don't care if Weasley is not. Find everything about
Revelio.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
代表主线任务，完成主线可推展故事剧情，解锁新功能，并获得经验值。黑魔法防御术课程，赫卡特教授。我可能会在这个城堡里迷路，我也许需要罗盘来帮助我。拉维阿萨，哈？拉维阿萨是黑魔法防御术？ 不是魔咒学 ，Leviosa， 我要怎么？我找不到我的滑鼠。完成指派作业后，作为任务奖励获得。
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
I don't find a way to concentrate.
罗盘按 V。
I've been turned around on the ground floor one too many times. I simply avoid it now.
Pete was in a mood the other day. Tossed my quill right on Scribbler's desk. Now I have detention for a week.
I haven't been down to the boathouse since arriving in my first year. Perhaps I'll pay a visit. Can't decide yet, but I
Let's try it.
谁在鬼吼鬼叫？
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I'm truly sorry.
谁在鬼吼鬼叫？吵死我！在摸猫啦。
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
I think Garlic was the nearest deliberately.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the
Goblins,
uprising.
werewolves,
Revelio.
where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fine.
right, it's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Revelio.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronen yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and
速速前
relinquish your
可
charm
将目
at
标
the
拉
last
近，
possible moment.
点击所分
Now,
配的键来释
think of this
放，
like
再点
gobstones,
击
if you
该
will. But
键
instead
来
of
停
throwing
止
the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far... Very good. That's it! Splendid! Don't lose your composure. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir. Here we go!
屁啦！
Excellent.
Watch this. Well done. Let us see this. There we go.
A perfect score. Remarkable. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now.
我
You
可以把他
will
的
need
球
it.
撞下去吗？
This round settles it all.
Here we go!
为什么变成这一局定胜负了？刚明明就是我赢。
Very good.
Lisa. That is how it's done. Brilliant. Let us see this.
你要再认真啊，小姐。
There we go.
Accio.
但我还是赢了。
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronen wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
Professor Ronen reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
你的挑战中有尚未领取的奖励。这个不是。
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
有东西在我旁边飞来飞去。哦，这个。
I can appreciate Hogsmeade all year round, but there's nothing like it after a fresh snowfall.
啊？什么意思？哎呦！ 吓我一跳！哎呦喂，吓我一大跳！这个要。啊？什么意思？ 嗯？总共只有这几个耶。我这是可以硬干的吗？ 好像不能硬干哦。算了，先去上课。
When I'm in Hogsmeade, I always pay a visit to Dogweed and Deathcap, although Madam Green can be a little fiery.
哎，不能直接这样跳。有点累个。
Revelio. Revelio.
这是什么？ 把揪。用力。
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Levioso. Levioso. Levioso.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
This should be easy. Protego. Complicates things. This can't be your first duel.
I do enjoy life duels. All of my students together. Watch your opponent be aligned to attack or defend yourself.
Snake. 这把同学当成狗来打。
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
这是史莱哲林称赞人的方式吗？
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
谢谢教授。
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, Well done today. I shall reach out soon with
谢谢教
additional
授，
assignments.
他们很不吝啬于称赞学生呢。
Right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you. Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
那什么？因为有被按着。
Revelio.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Well done.
Revelio. Revelio.
Wow. 哇，好赞哦，场景。
Revelio.
Oh, not again! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you Praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week.
我也是厕所。 我回来了。
Plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
听到自己的声音。
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp. Sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms. So I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges, be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon and so and pull the compass. But if I behaved, I'd have one weakling. Whee!
啊，我知道时尚西装外套校服长怎样。啊，我居然还要4等才能穿。
Revelio.
哪里的铃铃叫我都听不到。 啊，姐姐呢？我会冲不上。
Leviosa. Protego. Lumos. Revelio.
他会被打哎、欸，好笑。赞赞。
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Revelio.
这样他死了。
Revelio.
有个箱子，好想开哦。
Can I help you?
他看起来好小。
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
他长得好反派哦，我要笑死了。使用控制咒语来突破黄色护盾，目标锁定，让你无需瞄准镜。这是什么？ 哦，使用左右来再锁定时边跟目标。
Confringo.
Levioso. Tego.
Descendo.
Act like a winner.
Expulso!
Levioso.
Oh, there goes my wager.
You're better than that!
Levioso.
Come on.
Potato. Don't shy away now.
Expulso!
What to do?
What？ 完全是把同学当成狗在
Nice
打。
work.
怎么有人闯进我的对话里啊？怎么回事啊
There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up, and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
”那这是什么？看到这个东西。那个东西在飞。居然还可以这样！
Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
我就要被冲杀。
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Levioso. Accio.
Lumos.
Sorry, I'm sorry!
你是怎样？
Revelio. Ha. 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 Revelio.
Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster. I think we should have a mooncalf in charge. Never forget what that awful...
Revelio.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
我怎么没有？我怎么没有follow那个任务？
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in
背后有
no
个剪刀
time.
在自动修剪草丛。
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
这边有
Revelio.
喷泉。我要在受损雕像附近收集飞行的树叶，以及在黑魔法防御术高塔收集飞行树叶。
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Well...
Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant!
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't
I completed the assignments, Professor.
marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good.
Very good.
If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
哪里啊？
Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio.
哪里有？どこですか？
Revelio.
啊，这个了。
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
我完成任务嘞！啊，这样子就结束了。
Revelio.
哦，他看起来很绝望哎。
Leviosa.
这样就结束了，是不是？所以我可以去找 Sebastian。不是 Sebastian。
Revelio.
啊，妈妈，我还不撸爆啊！是暹罗猫，可爱。 我他妈撸爆！可爱，可爱。哦，真可爱。我要去，可用支线任务，可在标记为棋子的地区找到，不会贴近主线。支线任务现在可用。
Revelio.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you? Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Revelio. Levioso. Reparo. Accio. Revelio.
我天还是什么？
Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
高处这个啊，那个
Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
哦，这线路应该不急着解吧？阿芝好像说建议先去解开狐狸村。
Revelio.
哇，好可怕哦！哇，看好恐怖哦。
Honestly, this cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Revelio.
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. The moth stopped. Perhaps I need to keep casting Lumos on it.
My family has a lineage.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
My father said he used to play at school.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame. All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
The moth! I should have seen that. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
To a blanket. What's into that?
好窄哦，这里。
Revelio. Lumos. Levioso. Reparo. Accio. Revelio. Reparo. Accio.
我把它拖去哪儿？
One up, one to go. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an
Revelio.
我不能抛弃，我不能抛弃他，好笑哦。要不然我到处探索哎。
Have you ever seen anything outside the castle? I find it jarring to see someone.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Revelio. Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Okay.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
France Hoof and Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest, out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
哎，原来霍格华兹的学生去火美城是这样子一路跑过去的。
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Reparo. Levioso. Accio.
哎，我直接跳过去就好了。
Revelio. Revelio.
I tried to hide a puffskein once in the corner of the common room.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
这是什么？
Levioso. Accio.
It's astonishing what one can learn when keeping one's mouth shut in the common room. People feel at liberty to talk about anything there.
I'd much prefer if everyone
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe.
Revelio.
Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
我们是巫师，居然要用这么土炮的方式到火密村。
Revelio.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Revelio.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
“为什么这个地方在跳动？”这个可以换发型吗？跟风之谷一样吗？
Revelio.
Those that go to Azkaban never had a chance in the first place.
Blooming fish, not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. How intriguing.
哇，还可以刻字化魔杖，好赞哦！
Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed.
我之前测出来的是什么？
Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. How intriguing. A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner. Curious indeed. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match? Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
OK， 我自己的墨杖了。来
Revelio.
那是外面有东西在飞吗？
Revelio.
If anyone ever knew how to keep
Revelio.
Oh, 我要关台了，3D 晕。哎，我要关台的 case 才来是这样。3D 晕。不知道哎，有点不舒服。后面还会飞哦。啊！超级晕，它很多窄窄的地方。很多窄窄的楼梯在那边上上下下的，好不舒服哦。 我在想，我要直接关台还是打一下 Overwatch？好，玩一下 Overwatch。改一下分类。不要按错了。Overwatch， 然后听个歌。 等一下，为什么可以打？
你的生死由我掌握。这能治愈所有的伤痛。闪击点将于10秒。我在修补你的细胞。我恢复。闪击点解除所控。我在占领目标，发现敌方势力，火力全开，滋养一下，目标锁定，开火！你无处可逃，帮助我！正在扰乱敌人。坏蛋，再会了！这吻上精彩进场。
来玩一把吧。
我不是你说的那个懦夫。好，重新开始。
不行，声音走左边，那才不错。
绑架你的，开始吧，让你看看什么才叫主流打法。我的实力不容置疑。
这场打完就关台好了。
灭绝的禁地。你只需要开口，我就会帮忙。
我来一下。
这能治愈所有伤痛。舒服多了。提炼场已成目标。下一个闪击点，炸弹区。
哇，别打我！
我能提供的不止这个。痛苦无可避免。闪击点将于10秒后解除锁定。我的力量爆发了！
温暖之中融化了它。
你怎么样？太感谢了！
这能治愈所有伤痛。风雨解锁身心，一直
兴奋的高兴。
禁止进入，我在修补你的细胞。坏蛋，再会了。
哇！满枪打到我。
报道时刻。再试 一次吧。
给我坐下！
别让敌人夺走据点。
给我坐下。
我与你同在。野兽正在蓄力，攻击目标，快！
现在感觉怎么样？
做好准备。
开始了。怎么了？中的不止这样。需要支援。让你看看什么才叫主流打法。我是来绑架你的。
开大也保不住他。
所有反对意见都有办法克服。
炸弹区已被敌人占领，下一个闪击点废铁场。
体会中毒的感觉。
闪击点将于10秒内
由我掌握。也很快就会焕然一新。
所有人守好队形。
坏蛋，再会了。无敌状态，现在感觉怎么情况是有我在，你很安全。凋零吧！
哎，他妈打我啊！这是物质，不物质。
发现实验对象。
给我坐下！
哈哈哈！
给我坐下！
根本是一辆火车哎！
聪明卓越之人总是受到迫害。
怎样，兄弟？怎么回事？
痛苦无可避免。痛苦展露不在这里。开始吧。怎么了？
外星人面前。
进化之路向来不比艰辛。
战力满
抢杀目标喽！
攻击目标，快！
我
攻击目标，快！
这能治愈所有伤痛。你无处可逃。
有我在，你很安全。
闪击点将于10秒后解除锁定。
我们谈离开游戏靠背，谢谢哦。
闪击点战斗高网。
你的生死由我掌握。
杀费。
这能治愈所有伤我在治愈。
屋子这么瞎鸡巴乱射，还可以把我打死，还有呢。
技能向来伴随着艰辛。接受我的帮助，我很快就会焕然一新。痛苦展露无遗。让你看看什么才叫主战子弹！给我坐下！
我在点上撑久了。哎，哇，看对面很会补哎，抱歉，我没有在认真补习，我很抱歉。好啦，不玩了，不然可以看附近顺发的店。我附近的顺发离我有点远。算了，没关系。好了，我要关台了。这个只有左边有声音，实在是太不舒服了。我关啦，啵啵。